Hey guys and girls, it is it is freezing, it is cold in Oklahoma. Cold really kind of all over the South right now. And this is a big, deep freeze kind of cold that come in here for 3 or 4 days. And it's around the high teens right now. Going to get down around 10 or 11 degrees tonight, 10 or 11 degrees tomorrow night, the coldest night of the year. If you're anywhere in the South, make sure you leave your water dripping and keep those pipes from freezing up, keep that water from freezing up. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and tell you we had a great week at the Eagle. But before we talk about that, I want to thank all the people over and around Lexington, North Carolina. I was over there yesterday at my friends at Angler's Choice Marine. Angler's Choice Marine, Tim Pope and Sandy and everybody over there, and just had a great time. Roger Folk, a long-time friend of mine with Ranger. I spent a lot of time with him and had a great time. A lot of people showed up at that big open house. Angler's Choice Marine, a lot of people got them a new Ranger boat over there yesterday, which is fantastic, and tracker boats as well. They've got a great inventory. They've got that's just a great marine dealership, and they've got actually 2 or 3 stores over there. And thank everybody for coming by. So many people come by. So many of you asked about Chris, inquired on how she was doing, and I thank you for that. I told her how many people was asking about her, and we just had a great time over there. Had a great time. They had a tremendous open house there at Angler's Choice Marine. My buddy Edwin Evers was there from Oklahoma. Marty Stone, who is a great tournament bass fisherman as well as a great announcer for FLW, for Major League Fishing, I guess it was, and David Walker and David Fritz, 2 buddies of mine that I've been fishing tournaments with for a long, long time. And we just had a great time there. It was a great open house, a lot of people there, and a lot of people brought books brought Catch of the Day books as well as Catch a Better Life books to get signed. I appreciate all y'all for that. But I just thank everybody when I do, a lot of personal appearances all around the country all year long. And I just thank everybody for coming. I mean, it's just like, it's so amazing to me how many people come out and wish me luck and tell me they're praying for Chris and come out and visit, and we talk and tell stories and just have a great time. It's just absolutely a great time. So thank you everybody around Lexington, North Carolina. Thank you Angler's Choice for having me up there and let me be a part of your open house. I've done quite a few open houses for Angler's Choice over the years. I think I was there year before last, maybe 22 or 23. But anyway, we got some appearances coming up. We got an appearance coming up Tuesday night, January 21, in Blackshear, Georgia. That's right, Blackshear, Georgia, First Baptist Church there. I believe it's First Baptist Church there. We got a big men's event planned. We had that actually scheduled for Monday night, but because of the national championship football game, we moved that to Tuesday. So all of y'all that are going to watch that national championship football game, if you're anywhere within 100 miles or so of Blackshear, Georgia, plan for the next night being at First Baptist Church for that great men's event. You can call them and get details about it. It's going to be great. I'll be flying there tomorrow, and it's going to just be a wonderful time. We'll just have a super time. So we'll be there Tuesday night, January 21. I'll actually fly there Tuesday morning. Don't fly there tomorrow. I'm going to watch the football game myself, as a matter of fact. Who do you expect is going to win that game? Who's your choice on winning that game? Saturday, February 1, I will be at Forlawn Baptist Church in Parkersburg, West Virginia. I think I mentioned the other day, I said February 1, Saturday, February 1. I thought, well, maybe that's March 1. My mind got all confused. But it's the next Saturday, February 1, February 1. Here I go again. I should have brought that up, shouldn't I? In Forlawn Baptist Church in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Probably see some more snow on the ground there. I think our snow had finally all melted here in Oklahoma. It stayed a long time. It really did. And also, I did want to mention, and this is a show that you have to be invited to, but I will be at the big Take 5 convention. Their convention is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think 25, 6, and 7 of January. But on Monday, on Monday the 27th, I will be there at their vendor day, and I'll have my Chevrolet Rotella Ranger 521R there on display, as well as I believe I'll have my Ram truck in the building. So we'll be at that big Take 5 show. So if you're at that show, if you're fortunate enough to get to go to that show, it's going to be a great show. It's there at Disney, at one of the hotels there at Disney, and we'll have a ball there on that Monday, January 27th, the Take 5 show. I'll be there representing Chevrolet Rotella, Pennzoil, and Quaker Stripe. All 3 of those brands, I guess, we'll be representing there. But I'll have my Chevrolet Rotella 521 Ranger come on by there. We'll get a picture taken. I think they might have some bobbleheads. I sure hope so. That'll be fun if they do. But we have had a great week at the Eagle. The weather warmed back up, and we had some 50-degree days, a couple of days only hit 60 or 61, 62. And that snow just hung on. I mean, we had 9, 10, 11, 12 inches of snow, something like that. Absolutely gorgeous, just fantastic. We're not liking this cold weather too much. This cold weather, this is the second really cold front. I think that 15 was the coldest it got to. It's going to be down around 10 or 11 degrees tonight. And single-digit chill temperatures. The wind is howling out there right now. The wind is really blowing out of the north. The chill temperature right now is probably down around 10 degrees. And it's about 20 degrees, so it's about half of that is what the chill factor is. That's why I'm inside instead of outside. A big happening this week, and we've got a little bit of video of him, but a big happening this week was TC, Thundercloud, our big old man deer that 7, 8, 9 years old. TC dropped his antlers. That's right. I think he lost an antler. Might have lost them both something around January 14th. That I saw him on the morning of January 15th, which is pretty early to be losing those antlers, I believe. But the morning of January 15th, and he had no antlers at all. And I told Apache a little bit later that day. Apache was burning some brush. There's still some down trees that were trying to get cleaned up from that tornado that came through last spring. But he said, I saw him yesterday evening and he only had one antler. So I knew he was getting ready to lose them both. And so I guess he lost one at least on January 14th and might have lost that other one sometime during the night because it was the morning of January 15th. So January 14th, 15th. So you just kind of remember if you're around in Oklahoma that your deer might be losing their antlers somewhere right now, around the middle of January. Up in Kansas, as you go a little further north, you're going to lose them a little bit quicker. As you go a little further south, you're going to lose them a little bit later. I've seen turkey hunting down in South Texas. I've seen in April. I've seen bucks with antlers on. In April, bucks with antlers on. So it changes, depends on where you are, and it's different with different deer. There'll be a lot of deer even at our ranch that'll be carrying their antlers for quite a little while yet. But I don't know. I guess that's just the way it works. It's kind of like the rut. The rut is over pretty much, but you still see a deer chasing occasionally. Most of the bucks have got back together, and you don't see that, but. I think the bucks are still willing, but the ladies aren't. I think that's what it is. I'm not really sure. But the thing we start really thinking about now is deer's losing their antlers and maybe doing a little shed hunting. I hope you get some time to do some shed hunting. And we start thinking about having babies. We watch those does that run around out there, beautiful girls that they start getting a little bigger and a little fatter and a little bigger and a little fatter. And we're hoping we have a bunch of twins out there and maybe a triplet or two running around. That's awfully nice when we do that. We have an awful lot of deer on Twin Eagle Ranch. We're getting a bigger population all the time. But we keep putting food plots out and feeding Southwest deer food. And so we got good, healthy deer. And we're going to be doing quite a bit more. We got with Sustainable Green Team, the people that make the Waterless Garden and deer soil, humus soil, living mulch, all those different products. We'll be planting bigger and better food plots, and our food plots will probably have about another 30 or 40% more food in them than what they do without that humus soil. I'm getting ready to have a little giveaway with that Sustainable Green Team, by the way. I'm going to be giving away some small bags, maybe a 5-pound bag or something like that. The small bags of Waterless Garden, and I want you all to plant something. Whether you do a tomato plant in your house, or do a flower bed, or do something, plant something. And I want a testimonial from you. I want to know how it works. I want to know how the living mulch, the humus soil, the Waterless Garden. I want to know how it works. So I want to probably give away maybe 100 bags, once we figure out exactly where we're going to do that. But it's going to be pretty quick, probably within the next week or two. And we're going to do probably maybe after I get back from Florida or something, about another week or two. We'll send it to you free, no charge. We just want you to let us know back how you go with it. Maybe shoot a video, maybe take a picture, and let us know how you do. You're going to absolutely love this product. It's going to revolutionize the world. We'll be growing gardens in the desert, going to be producing bigger and better grain and vegetables and fruit and everything. More beautiful yards. It's just absolutely an amazing product. It's one of those products that's going to just change the world, really. And I'm so excited about it. We'll be going down and spending a day at one of the plants in Orlando where they have just stacks and stacks and piles of humus soil built right now. I think they've got about 300 million or so of the product built. And I'm going to be showing you that operation and showing you a little bit about how human soil is made, and talking with Tony Raynor and maybe one of the biologists or two. But it's just an amazing, revolutionary product. And if you grow anything, if you grow grass in your yard, if you grow flowers, if you have flower pots or plants in your house, if you grow a garden, if you farm 10,000 acres, whatever you do, this is going to be a great product, and it's going to be available just about everywhere. But I want to get some in some of y'all's hands pretty quick and let y'all tell me what you think about it. Fishing. I'm going to get fish with Roland Martin here in a few more days, and looking forward to that. I'm going to do some saltwater fishing around Tampa with some of my friends down there, Dan Graff, and I think Captain Paul Hebert from Wicked Tuna. I think he's going to come down and fish with me. So we're looking really forward to a lot coming up here within the next 2 or 3 weeks. It's still January. It's freezing cold. But remember, when we get to end of March, it's pretty much springtime in the South. Things start greening up and everything. But when we get to February 15th, that's sort of the crossover day. So we get by these next 2 weeks, and it's going to get better. It's going to get better, I promise. For those of you further north, I think you got a little bit more than 2 or 3 weeks before it's going to start getting better. But I see people in videos all over cutting those holes in the ice and catching big, giant fish. Y'all are tough. And that looks like a lot of fun, but I'm glad that I don't have the opportunity to do it in the South. I like it when the water's soft. Ice, we put in tea down here in the South. So guys and girls, go out there and have you a great week. Be a blessing to everyone you come in contact with. Be somebody's miracle. Be somebody's hope. Be somebody's cheering up. Say positive words to people. There's a lot of people out there that are going through a lot, struggling, have lots of problems and everything. Be encouraging. Speak life into people. Speak encouraging words. Build people up. That includes your wife or your husband, and definitely includes your kids. Guys and girls, have you a great one out there. Fish lucky, and remember, I sure do love you.